What's going on YouTube? It's Kung Fu Chai here, and today we're playing Master Duel. We're playing with an alien deck and trying something new with the video. Looking at the average watch time on viewers on videos, they tend to watch the first game of the video and then it drops off. So I'm trying something a bit new where it's just first game, just one single game, hopefully highlighting what a deck's capable of, and then going straight into a deck list, and boom, that's the end of the video. So see how this goes. Gonna potentially try this for a couple of weeks, see how views and view time and all that crap goes. But yeah, let's get it going. That's not ideal. I can't do shit. Excuse me. Oh, I've got fucking Green Day stuck in my head. Went to the Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, Hella Megatour on Saturday, and fuck me, it was good. It was good. Like, first proper big gig I've been to. It was bloody good. And since then I've had Green Day and Fall Out Boy stuck in my head. But, you know, there's worse things to have stuck in your head, I suppose. But speaking of worse things, this is a shit starter. Like, 2 cards that's special. Nothing to particularly throw counters around needed 2 special. Well, saying that, he's got step 1 pass, so I wouldn't exactly say he's doing much better than me. So there's hope. If he wants to take his turn, there'd be hope. Excuse me. Come on. Any second now. But yeah. Oh, he's actually doing shit. Yeah, general gist of the alien deck. Okay, cool. Cypher. That's Galaxy, I think. Yeah, general gist of the alien strategy. You want to throw some A counters around. More A counters you have, you can tribute your opponent's stuff, you can special more stuff from your hand, you can negate your opponent's effects, you can reduce their attack and defense. So it's just like throw A counters around and just get like a mix of different effects. And your different effects can be like used in combination with each other to get some fun little locks and whatnot. Yeah, let's not do anything yet. Just leave this up potentially for a turn, potentially for longer, who knows. Just see what they do. Because if they start popping off and special summoning all different shit, I can throw counters around because Alien Kid. That's a fucking expensive card, but I say fucking expensive. It's expensive for me, who's like low-key poor. Like, I looked online the other day because I started there like, you know what, I want to make this deck in paper. And like, I went through my card and he had like some of the old stuff like, I've got the pile in front of me. I've got Alien Grey, Mars, Hunter, 3 Overlords, so that's a bit sorted. Corruption Cell, Mysterious Triangle, a couple of the Incubators, Scatterbursts and Breeding Devices. But I had a look online for Alien Kid because I'm like, Kid, that's a card that's like pretty useful. 15 quid. It's like, nah, fuck that. That's probably going to be like the last shit I get for this deck. Is the deck's, I want to say 55 cards. Just because it's very much a toolboxy style deck of it does all sorts of different shit. Not yet. What's this actually do? Target one mech monster you control, move that target to another. Okay, cool. Is he gonna do another Mech Knight? Shuffle over and special another Mech Knights. That is his thing. Crying out loud, he belongs to me. Yeah, I'm gonna scat burst, pop the kid, chuck a bunch of counters on him, activate whistle, special out another kid. Whilst it's both good, it is also slightly annoying the fact that you have to manually select each counter for quite a few different effects. Come on, don't negate this. Don't negate this. Although if you negate this, it means that next turn I can do an overload. I'm saying that. I can do an overload regard. No, I can't, because if I... surely it's going to cancel the battle. Like, you're not going to run... Well, saying that, you might just not know what A counters do. Let's see how thick this guy is. Will he continue battle? No? Okay, cool. He's smart. He knows he'd lose 1500, so it'd be on 900 maths. Yes, 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 900. Ooh, little doggy, little doggy. I'm like an alien Mars right now. It'd be so nice. I don't believe Mars... No, Mars doesn't have the attack reducing effect, so throwing a Mars out wouldn't have helped. Not gonna lie, I kinda want him to negate or cancel or do some shit with my Overlord, just that it means that I'm a little bit safer. Because if he looks at that and goes, he's got a big card, let's get rid of it, I've got another one in hand. No? Okay, cool. Throw some counters over there. I'll say some, throw a counter over there. Oh, it's once per turn, I didn't even realise that. That's disappointing. Summon dog. Little doggy. You missed time now, because I ain't special summoning any more shit now. I just wanted enough body on board. Unlucky. Love it when, like, playing against the deck and your opponent's like, ah, max C. It's like, I got nothing. I don't know what the fuck you've done that for. Oh shit, I just realised I can only control one Overlord anyway, so I couldn't special another one. Oh, that's kind of sad. But I've got two cards that reduce, so anything he brings out will be dropped by 600, because it's 300 for each, and the effects stack, which is pretty nice. Ooh, what's that card? If your opponent controls face a monster that was special summoned from the edge deck, you control no monster, special summon this card from your hand. You can sell on card special summon cipher monsters from your hand or deck. Also, cannot special summon monsters for this there. Rest turn except cipher monsters. You can only use the effect once per turn. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Galaxy Ice Cypher Wing or some shit is what it's called. I'd be lying if I said I knew what it was. Galaxy Ice Cypher Dragon, not Cypher Wing. I mean, kinda close. Excuse me. Oh no. Not my kid. I want my kid. Kid be cool. Shit, this is going to hurt. Ow. What's this? Is it just nicking my shit? Bollocks. Cannot target with card effects. Awesome. Ow. I wanted to keep that because he had a fucking counter on it. So many words. Special summon stuff. Can't target shit, so I'm shit out of luck apparently. Trying to think, maybe if I got a Ammonite special, some bollocks. Kind of needed that. Although that could work too. No, it couldn't. I'm being an idiot. Because I'd need another card that I can get out on the field, which I don't have. At least I can pop this one. Thinking about it, probably should have targeted the other one. Yeah. Fucking hate Cypher. Like, I weren't playing when Cypher and like all Exceed cards and all that crap came around. So Cypher, the fact is like special on this, and then it's solved for something. It's like boss monster, boss monster, boss monster, boss monster. It's like, what the fuck? Like blue eyes, but you have actual effects. I miss the old days of blue eyes, where like the best way you could get blue eyes out was have Cyberman or Ancient Rules. But yeah, don't think I've won this one, funnily enough. Fun game though. Ugh. Yeah, just kill me already. Yeah, so Alien deck, as you can see, not like the most competitive, but it can sort of hold its own. That was a bad starting hand off me. I was just unlucky. But yeah, let's have a look at the deck. Alright, this is the deck. Let's have a look at it. Start off with two alien... Okay, let's try that again. Start off with two alien ammonites. Use it either for an extender into a link, or so you can get out your Golgar. Oh yeah, extra deck, by the way. If you have multiple copies of any of these, it'll probably improve the deck's, like, you know, chances, because if, like, you know, you play your Slicer Zerol, and then your Slicer gets graveyarded, but you want to play another. Kind of shit out of luck. But it was quite an expensive deck to craft this, and you know, fair few supers and rares and ultras and whatnot. So I'd cut down to like one of each in the X deck, but ideally 3 of each. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, my maths hasn't gone out the window completely. Yeah, so Alien Ammonite, it's an X deck extender, or you could just get something fun out, but it is destroyed during the end phase, so ideally you would like link or synchro it away, or even pop it using your own shit, depending on what you've got out. Alien Grey, it's if you end up going first, because you get to throw A counters around, and you get to draw a card, which is pretty good, because going first, the deck doesn't really have much to do, because you want to throw counters on stuff. If your opponent has no stuff out to throw counters on, it doesn't really do anything until you start throwing counters around. It's like if your opponent goes first and they play a face down card, it's like it doesn't particularly interact too well. Alien Mars, fucking awesome effect. Cards with A counters on, they have no effects, except Alien Mars, but you don't want to be throwing A counters on your own creatures. You want to throw them on your opponent, so they have less attack, no effects. If you've got a Zerol out, they're in defense. That's a fun look. A Mars, a Kid, and a Zerol. Your opponent special summons a monster, they get a counter. Your opponent's card as a counter, it changes to defense mode. And it's got no effect. So I was playing a game the other day, someone got I can't remember what it was some like big extra deck monster thing out, and it was like, no, it's just a big vanilla defense card. So it's quite fun, because a lot of decks special summon shit nowadays. Even this deck, Alien Dog. When you normal summon an alien card, special summon it from hand, and 2 counters on your opponent. So you run 3 of it, so you can extend into, like I said, your link plays. Because your Slicer, it's a bit awkward to get into because it's a link 3, but when you can get it out, it's very fun. Because it's like, haha, you can't attack me, bitch. Next up, we have Alien Hunter. This one, we're just kind of playing more for the body. Its effect, probably one of the most situational ones in the deck. Doesn't happen to come up often, but it's a level 4, so you can send it to the grave for what's it called? Recombination device, or a link, and you're not losing out on your actual game plan too much. Warrior, decent stats for level 4. When it's destroyed, 2A counters on the card that destroyed it, so it's a bit of you hurt me, I take a chunk out of you as well. And it's got that nice alien effect that not all alien cards have, but quite a few have, where it's the card's fade counts on. If it battles an alien, loses 200 attack and defense during damage. Which, if your opponent doesn't pay attention to that, it could be quite good, because 1, that's stacked, so if you have like 2 of these out, each A count is then losing 600 attack and defense. But also it's during damage only, so if they don't pay attention to what your card does, they attack into you thinking, I've got a higher card. All of a sudden during battle damage, it drops low and their shit gets destroyed. I've seen that happen a few times, it's quite fun. Alien Kid, quite expensive card in paper, which is quite sad because it's a fucking good card in the deck, and you know, the deck's not exactly uber competitive or anything, but yeah. Opponent special summon shit, gets an A counter. And like I said, lots of decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays want to special summon stuff, so pretty much any extra deck stuff. Well, actually, yeah, anytime they want to go into the extra deck, they're getting counters. So, weakening their shit before they even get it out, effectively. So, that's cool. Excuse me. Then we have 3 Stealth Buster. Decent-ish body for level 4. When it's sent to graveyard, place 2 counters on 1 monster in the field. So, that's pretty good. It's similar-ish to Warrior in that sort of regard. But also, it's got a nice graveyard effect. You can banish it, target 1 card in the field with an A counter on. Boom. Dead. Gone. Dead's a doornail. Doornail? Doorknob. I can't remember what it was. It was an old Charles Dickens thing. Dead's a doorknob. Doorknob? Doorknob. Yeah, doorknob. But yeah, either way, boom, just pop shit from the graveyard. It has to be separate turn from the turn it was sent, though, so it can't go, like, you know, straight away. Well, you know. Oh yeah, also, it's if this card is sent to the graveyard. Doesn't specify it has to be, like, destroyed by battle or a card effect or what, so you can pop it yourself and, you know, still gets this stuff off. Alien Overlord, 9 times out of 10 it's the boss monster of the deck, sort of. and you can special summon it by removing 2 A counters from anywhere on the field. Say your opponent has 2 creatures out, each with 1 A counter on. Remove both the A counters, you special summon this. Because it's fair, once per turn you can place an A counter on each face-up card your opponent, well, face-up monster your opponent controls, so all of a sudden they get the A counters back, they get the attack and defense drop, and you've got an alien overlord out for effectively free. So, yeah. And then just for a little bit of spice, can't say I've actually managed to get it to like even turn up in my hand or anywhere since I've actually started playing this deck, and I've been playing this for a couple of days now, this deck. But it can kind of come out of left field, and if the game draws on long enough, it can be pretty beefy. So you've got potential for like a one-hit kill. So that's fun. Corruption Cell, you just get to throw some A counters around. Probably one of the weaker cards in the deck, but I didn't want to cut it because other stuff's like at the beginning of your standby phase, or when it's destroyed, or once per turn this, or once per turn that. This you can just go counter, counter, counter. So you can do it whenever you want on your turn. No like stipulations or anything, and it just gets you like combo sort of stuff going. It's sort of a dead draw most of the time, but it can be very vital if you have no other ways to throw counters around, like your leisure sort of stuff. Next up we have Breeding Device. The longer the game goes on, the better this card gets, because it just sits on the field and just throws counters around. It's like you get a counter, you get a counter, you get a counter. So the longer it stays out, better it gets. Speaking of longer it stays out, better it gets, that's pretty much the gist of most of the spells in that. Incubator, when an A counter is removed from a card from an effect. So typically it's like you're paying for effects, or you're paying for effects and shit. The A counters go onto this, and they just sit there. And when this card's destroyed, you distribute the counters amongst monsters on the field. Your opponent doesn't really give a shit about this, but it sits there, so it just sits and like sponges up counters. So then you can special summon an Overlord. You're not even removing counters from your opponent's card, you're removing it from your own card. Your own card doesn't care that it's got counters, because it just sits there. So, yeah. And similar sort of thing to Ancient Ruins. Whenever an alien's destroyed, A counter on this. Once per turn, remove 2 counters from anywhere on the field. So it doesn't even need to be from this. So you can play this and then activate its effect the turn you activate it if you've got counters out. So you can have an Incubator out. It's just been like sitting, like, just getting some counters. Drop in Ancient Rooms. Boom! Alien from Graveyard. And it doesn't specify level, rank, not extra deck, anything. So you can be like, that's not an alien. You can be like, boom, get my Link guy back. Or boom, get an Overlord. So that's pretty fun. Skyburst, it's a quick play, so that can be fun. Be a bit tricksy. Yeah, throws counters around. It's generally what you want. But also, Mysterious Triangle is also a quick play, so you can be on your opponent's turn. They special summon out like some big, scary boss monster. Go, Scatterburst, tribute my, I don't know, alien dog or whatever. You've got some counters on. Then, Mysterious Triangle, I had to destroy one monster on the field with an A counter. Suddenly, your boss monster's now got like 3 A counters on. Does fuck all to the attack and defense, but you have A counters on, so I'll now go and get, I don't know, Stealth Buster. And then when the Stealth Buster leaves the field, I get Stealth Buster effect to throw 2 counters around again. So, yeah, fun times. And similar sort of thing with Recombination Device. Scatterburst is like throwing counters around it, like fast speed sort of stuff. I forgot what the fucking term is, but yeah, it's good. It's fun. You throw counters around, your opponent doesn't expect it. Snake Whistle, it's when a monster you control is destroyed, so some of your like spells and traps that like say it's destroyed during the end phase, you can still get another monster out that's a bit more permanent. And even if not, your opponent attacks and destroys your monster, I get another one out. Boom, yeah. Not exactly lost board presence. Got 1 Detonate Circle, because it's a trap. Traps aren't ideally the best, but destroy 1 monster with an A counter, inflict 1000 damage to each player. Doesn't have to be yours, doesn't have to be your opponent's, just face up monster with an A counter. So, say you've got your opponent fucking low and like they're literally on the brink, you have this, you can just go, boom, I'll destroy my own card, and we've won. Or you can use it just to like target remove shit, so. Oh yeah, speaking of target remove, it doesn't actually say target, it just says destroy, so you can get around target protection stuff. Snake Deity, similar sort of stuff, it pops your shit to pop theirs, and you do get destroy effects still. Alien Brain, nick your opponent's shit, that's always fun. And then Brainwashing Beam, also nick your opponent's shit, also fun. Yeah. Going into the extra deck, Golgar. It's an alien deck, so Golgar, M-Frame, and Slices Errol. Standard. I threw in Echidna because reptiles, and if you can drop your opponents to 0 attack, which isn't necessarily impossible. No, it's battle phase alien counters, yeah. But either way, you can like special summon some like reptiles and stuff, so you can. It's not the best. Like 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't go into that given the chance, but it's there for some options. So yeah, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed this short style video, and until next time, peace.